So if you're Kirk Cousins, and you're looking at this, you're looking at the. If you're thinking about the Jets, you have the Jets have the Patriots every year, they have the Bills every year, and they have the Dolphins every year.
Can you look up on there quick the highest paid quarterbacks in NFL history to never win a Super Bowl?
That's a good one to look up.
Can you look that up?
The highest paid
Quarterback in NFL history to never win a Super Bowl.
NFL history.
Because
I know where you're going with this.
if you're Kirk Cousins, do you want to be this guy on this list?
15 best NFL quarterbacks who have never won the Super Bowl.
Do you want to be Dan Marino or do you want to be Tom Brady?
20 highest paid quarterbacks in NFL. That's a good point to make. That really is. So what do you want?
Let me go back to that real quick because that's not a shot at Dan Marino. Dan Marino, Hall of Fame quarterback, one of the best to ever do it.
He is, but you're not taking a shot at him because it's facts. He didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ring. So
and that makes a difference. It does.
He's a
great quarterback. That's a sad story because he deserves a ring, but
he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is that not all players get one. And what happens when they retire? I guarantee every player that comes back to you, let's change sport. Go to Charles Barkley. Every time you watch TNT at night, I'm a basketball fan. You're not,
yeah.
But you watch.
I don't know nothing about basketball.
You watch TNT at night after the games, and all the guys make fun of him because he don't have a ring. So they don't say, "Well, Charles, you made $30 million, and this guy that sat on the bench made $5 million."
Yeah.
The money don't matter afterward.
That's right.
It does to an extent, but Tom Brady takes a pay cut almost every year, and that's why they win. They just keep winning because he's not greedy.
Yeah.
How much money do you really need to live off? And you know what? I don't see these guys. I don't see Joe Flacco, who probably makes more than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I don't see him on TV with any endorsement deals.
That's coming to a head too. They're gonna have to do something here with the team. The last couple of years, the Ravens are not even talked about anymore.
No, I don't see Derek Carr on TV.
Not yet.
Derek Carr, one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league, but he's not winning Super Bowls.
Well, that's true.
You know.
So if you're Kirk Cousins, I'm looking here at the teams right now. What division would you want to go into? So let's look at the Vikings division. Obviously, the Packers, Bears, and Lions. So the Packers, you got Aaron Rodgers, who's the most talented quarterback in the NFL right now. You got the Bears, who's got a really good defense and young team upcoming. And you got the Lions, who Matt Patricia is, I think, is going to... Yeah, and I think Patricia is going to turn that team around. I really think he's going to do a good job. Or let's go to the Jets, where you're facing the Patriots every year, twice a year. And the Bills and the Dolphins, which, those teams aren't much, but...
But I think Bill Belichick is out when Tom Brady leaves.
You think so?
I do.
You think he's going to just go to a different team, or you think he's going to just be done?
I think he'll be done. I do.
Yeah.
If you look at some of his recent history lately, even this week at the Combine, he talked more in interviews than I've ever seen him before.
Yeah.
So I think it's almost like he's opening up to the media just a little bit, and he's making his rounds, and he's preparing for a life after football, something with broadcasting.
Well,
He really... You watch some of his interviews where he opens up, great guy.
Well,
great guy.
What he did with Butler, I don't...
That's business, though. We don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a business. I don't think that was a business decision.
How do you know that Malcolm Butler is not just a total fucking dick?
Dude, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I really don't, but, that's another subject. I don't want to get into that right now. Anyway, the Browns, who have the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Steelers. That's a hard-nosed, cold weather, pound it down your throat division. So if you so the Jets, other than the Patriots, which you'd have to go through, so if I was Kirk Cousins, I'd scratch the Jets out. Realistically, if I was Kirk Cousins, it would be between the Browns and the Vikings. And
Well, what
do
about
you
Denver?
want?
What about Denver? What do you think
Oh,
about
yeah.
Denver?
Denver, well, they just traded Talib, so obviously they're trying to either free up money or they're like, we're going the Seahawks way and we're just going to rebuild. We had our great defenses, we won our Super Bowls. Now it's time to start cashing out on guys, freeing up cap space, and redeveloping players.
They let Talib go, but they picked up Chris Harris's option, who's their other corner, who is their best corner. He is their best corner. So Talib's aging. He's 32. Don't they have a good slot corner? Isn't it Bradley Roby?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. So,
and they have really good wide receivers, and Anderson, who is a fairly decent back. Yeah.
They have a good rotation of backs. Like, they don't have one good back. They have a good mix, but you could definitely look to a guy like Deion Lewis in free agency. Maybe Denver's like, well, we'll go after Deion Lewis, put him in the backfield with Cousins, who can
I
scan
think
the
he
field.
might already be. I think he already said he was going somewhere, but I'm not sure. I think I saw that.
So,
The Denver division is the Chargers, Raiders, and Chiefs. Dude, that's not an easy division.
no,
either.
it's not. Especially if you play the Chargers twice a year.
Yeah,
You're going to get sacked at least five or six times just right there because you got Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram just bearing down on you.
Joey Bosa, the bulldozer.
Yeah, that guy's good.
He's a stud. So
I choose
with
the Vikings.
That said,
I
know you choose the
I
Vikings.
choose the
Really?
Vikings.
You just,
Why not? Why wouldn't you though? You're playing indoors at least 8 games a year.
right.
Well, more than that because you play the Lions twice too.
Yeah.
You're playing indoors.
You got
You're playing indoors about 9 games a year, and let's say that you got to play in Dallas or Houston. You're playing another indoor game.
If you get in the postseason after you're playing indoors,
So you're winning. Because the Vikings
you got a great defense.
Vikings team, really good. So you're winning. You have a great organization. Let's just say the last 5 years they've been really, really good. Since Mike Zimmer's got there, and Rick Spielman's done a great job with talent. He's proven that he can bring in talent and they can develop talent. So you're winning. You got talent around you that it looks like is steady talent. It keeps coming in. Players keep coming in all the time. You're playing indoors, so you're not worried about playing in the snow, which he probably doesn't mind because he played at Michigan State. But for the fact of the matter is, when the ball's dry, people are playing on turf. The quarterback's better. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So your stats are better.
Yep. You got good young wide receivers to throw to.
And you're winning.
You got Delvin Cook coming back.
You're
winning
then
for
you
now.
got you got
You're winning
Latavius
for now
Murray
because
too.
you can't forget about this. The Bears defense is going to be a top defense in the NFL next year. And now they brought in, we talked about this earlier. So the Bears are an upcoming team. The Lions, we're not sure what they're going to do, but they still have Stafford. So they're you got the quarterback, you're going to be in it. And you got Aaron Rodgers with a rejuvenated office that actually wants to get him weapons this offseason.
I still think the Vikings are the best team in the division, especially if you get better at quarterback.
Yeah.
And you bring back Dalvin Cook, and you have free agency money. Say
Well, it depends.
They can add one or two solid players, impact players.
If you were
with
going
the
to add,
signing
where are
of
you
Cousins.
going to add though? I think the Vikings team, other than the offensive line, maybe
They could maybe find one guard or Well, Mike Remmers is probably going to stay at guard. So.
Oh, here we go. Niners signed Goodwin to a 3-year extension.
I don't see why you wouldn't go to Minnesota and play. Because he's going to sign a short-term deal anyway. So I agree with everything you said. All those teams are up and coming, right? And we've talked about this before. We think the Bears are probably one more season away.
Yeah.
And the Lions with Patricia, they might stay the same until he can get his players around him in that system. And the Packers, I don't think the Packers are that good.
I don't think so either. If you didn't, well, we saw it last year. You don't have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's over. The time and time again we watch these Packers off season, and they're just like, fuck it. We're just not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit back with our hands tied, which I hate. I don't think Ted Thompson's that great of a GM. Teams that are winning Super Bowls now are finding great free agents, high character guys that are free agents that want to play.
Yep.
Look
Young
at
and hungry.
Well, even then you get veteran guys that are on the back end. Chris Long.
Yep.
He
won a Super Bowl with the Patriots and then turned around and won a Super Bowl with the Eagles.
And
That's
LeGarrette
impressive.
won. So guys that have proven that they've had good character for the last how many years, and they want to win. They know how to win. And they want to play for you.
Yeah.